Hey y'all, John Tucker here. Tonight we're out here looking at our last bale grazing experiment. We just got done putting some mineral out to the cows. They're up there going crazy on it. But what we done the other night, Saturday night, we put out 6 bales of hay, which should have been enough to get the girls through till Saturday. Tonight's Monday night. We're coming to check on what it's looking like around here. Here is one of our sedan bales that we baled up. They ate a lot of it, but you can tell there's some stem and stalk in it. So they're probably not going to be as good on it as cleaning up, but they've done a fairly good job in my opinion. I've seen a lot more waste out of a bell ring than this, but they're not done yet. They still got one more day to come back and pick on it. Here's one of our bales we put out. This is one of the bales we just bought. It's pretty good hay. As you can see, they've still got some picking here. They're going to come back through. There's quite a bit here they have to dig around in, but from what I've been reading and watching and stuff, they say like the first day or two they'll come in, pretty much knock it all out like they did here, and then the last day they have to come back through and they'll come back and pick and do the final cleanup. Here's another bale. There's still quite a bit of hay here. Here's a big old mouthful of hay. That's pretty good stuff. I hadn't had a chance to look at it yet till we got it opened up. So we got them 2 bales there, 3 bales. There's another bale down there. There's another bale right there. Another bale right here in front of us. Which that bale is the bale we put out, what was it, Friday? We put a couple bales out and we locked them up here. And they ate on those. No, we put them out Thursday night, but then we locked the cows up Friday, so that's when they start eating. You can see there's still some hay here. But I've also, from what I've been looking, they say once you get to a lot more of where you get the, when it gets colder out, then they'll be a lot more likely also to eat the hay down a lot better than what it is now. So we're going to try that. But it was dry out. This is kind of usually a kind of a rougher area. It's not that good. So hopefully we'll see what kind of difference this makes. You can see we got another bale right there, another bale right up there, a bale right there, bale right there, and a bale right there. There's a total of 8 bales out here. The 2 from the first night. When we put the other hay out, it wasn't quite all 8 down yet. But honestly, the cows and the coal cows in the front, they got this much waste or more out of their bell ring. So I don't think there's any more waste here than there was the other way. And they say, from what I've been watching, they say they do about 10 cows per bale, which you put out. So we put out enough for 3, which got us to Tuesday, because the hunters may be gone, so we go back to strip grazing part of the place where they were hunting at. We actually wound up getting our equation just right on that from what I found out today. But when we got out here a while ago, the cows were all out eating. They weren't running around crying or acting hungry or anything until we put a bell out for the other cows and had the truck up there, is when they started squalling. When we was up by the barn, everyone knew was here. They was out here just rummaging around, picking, just quiet and just acted all happy. They look really full. They look good. So here's our last bale, which I really figured to be a lot more manure around these piles than what there is, but we'll see. So there's still more pickings here too. So hopefully tomorrow we come back and they will have, everything will be more picked up and cleaned up. I know part of it, I don't know how clean it'll be, but if it ain't super clean, I'm not worried about it. This ground here can use all the organic matter we can put on it. What do you think?
Yeah.
You got anything to say?
No. Make sure you like and subscribe, yeah.
Which tomorrow night, we're going on a pasture walk for our local pasture group. We're actually getting lucky enough to go to Ray Archuletta's farm and get a private viewing of his movie and to talk with, he's going to give us the commentary on it and talk us through the whole movie and everything. So we're super excited about that. I can't wait. I think that's going to be awesome. But we're going to go back up here. We need to go put some cubes out to the cows, to the coal cows. Hoping maybe have them gone this week. Then we need to go feed the calves in the barn, and then we're going to head home and take Mom out for birthday dinner. So y'all have a great night and happy grazing. We'll see y'all later.